What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and we gotta go over Shiba Inu, and we got some stuff to go over with baby Shiba Inu today. So let's go over that now. So the first thing with Shiba Inu is actually all of the technicals that we gotta go over now, because we've been seeing that we are actually on a downtrend way before all of this. So we've been on this downtrend for a while since this whole consolidation, and now we're kind of like bottomed out and we've kind of leveled out. So honestly, this is a good line of support here, 0.000006, and hopefully we get rid of one of these zeros and continue to go on a uptrend here. But for now, we're just going to kind of stay stagnant here. And for a while now, Shiba Inu has been going down. I know I've been saying for a while now, we just have to wait for the long term. But let's be completely honest, the whole crypto market is going sideways, and the whole crypto market has been going sideways since May. And yeah, it's just been going sideways forever. So you can't complain about Shiba Inu going sideways, because really everything's going sideways. So that's why I'm kind of trying to stay away from the technicals, because the technicals really don't matter at this point. What really matters is the fundamentals and what's going on inside the overall crypto market. So really with the overall crypto market, you can see here that Bitcoin, 0.56% for the last 24 hours. You can see Ethereum 4.30% for the last 24 hours. And something I've been noticing a lot is Ethereum has been passing Bitcoin in growth. So recently Ethereum has been passing Bitcoin in a lot of different growth areas. So hopefully we could see what transpires there inside the future. But anyways, we got Cardano at 2.40%, Doge at 9% for the last 24 hours. And then all the way down here, we have Shiba Inu at 0.82% for the last 24 hours and down 12.65% for the last 7 days. So yeah, that's some good and bad news with Shiba Inu. So we're going to go over both of them. I'm not just going to only talk about the good, got to talk about the bad too. But anyways, look at the Shiba Inu holders. 590,000 people are now holding Shiba Inu. And on top of that, we have 2.8 million transactions, or total transfers, right? So 590,000 people holding Shiba Inu. That's really big right here. That's a really big price statement right there. So let's move on from this. But just remember that number right there, 590,000 people. If on average people had $1,000, there would be a lot of money inside of Shiba Inu. But on average, people usually have around $100. Let's be honest. So around $100 on average for Shiba Inu. That's still a lot of people holding Shiba Inu, but in the future we're going to continue to have a lot of more people holding Shiba Inu with the more and more meme coin investing that happens. Our next run with the whole meme coin investing is going to come soon, because remember this comes in like waves. It comes in different intervals and different waves. Like people, when they invest in meme coins or meme stocks, they do it within like a week to month span. So right now it's not Shiba Inu's week or Shiba Inu's month, and it's not the meme coin or the meme month, but there's always a month where meme investing is the top investing. So that's stuff that we have to watch out for. Yeah, I know it sounds funny that we're actually investing based on memes, but there's actually months where memes do way better than other months, than other weeks and stuff. So honestly, the meme investing is what gets you that 10x growth really quickly. And at this point, Shiba Inu is no longer a meme. It's no longer a meme investment. You have to think about it like we have Shiba Swap now. So you can literally bury your SHIB. You can literally do the whole thing. You can do all that. You can stake your SHIB. You can get that interest on that SHIB, and you can get it inside the form of bone. You can get it in leash, whatever you want. You can stake it. You can do your thing. But anyways, let's move on from there. So look at here at the Shiba Inu website, or not website, but official Twitter. So Shiba Inu now has an analytics page. So that's a very good news for Shiba Inu. Shiba Swap now has the analytics page. Now that we have this Shiba Swap on the analytics, we also have the Shiba Inu token cat. That's what he calls himself. He's like a spokesperson for Shiba Inu. But yeah, he is now doing another interview with Benziga. So it's the part 2 of their second AMA. So definitely check that out, and you'll learn a lot about Shiba Inu by checking that out. So definitely check that out, and I'll move on from here. So let's go over to the analytics. Look at this, $1.6 billion in liquidity in Shiba Swap. That's a lot inside of liquidity. So much right there. 1.6 billion, and the volume right now is at $52 million. That's still a lot of volume, and that's a lot of liquidity going through right now. So good news here. And as you can see, here are all the bone reward pools. So you can see here, all these are the bone reward pools and different pairs on here. So you can see the reward pair, the reward per $1,000, you will get 0.06 bone per day. if you do this pair here with the reward pools. And then you have the yearly, the monthly, and the daily return on investment. And when you look at all these return on investments, SHIB is pretty high there. As you can see, SHIB right here at 33.76% yearly return on investment. So that's pretty cool there. And then you can also see your bone here. You got the 331%. That's a lot for bone. So honestly, if you want to stake and you're gonna do it on Shiba Swap, you will get a lot of money over time. But there has been a lot of problems with Shiba Swap. I'm not gonna lie there. There's been a lot of different problems. Some people can't get their money out of Coinbase. Some people can't even sign up their Trust Wallet with Shiba Swap. Some people already signed up their Trust Wallet with Shiba Swap and then actually put some money into Shiba Swap and actually staked it or buried it, as you want to call it, dig it, whatever. But anyways, they've done that and they can't even reconnect their actual wallet back to Shiba Swap. They can't reconnect their Trust Wallet to check their stuff. So there's been a lot of stuff going on here with Shiba Swap and with Shiba Inu and all that. But overall, Shiba Inu is still doing good. Shiba Swap is still doing good. You got to remember, it's a very, very new crypto. All right, yeah, Shiba Inu is very new crypto, and also Shiba Swap is a new exchange. So you cannot just expect Shiba Swap to perform at the level that some of these other things are performing at. So you just can't expect that from Shiba Inu or Shiba Swap because it's not that new. Or yeah, anyways, it's not that old, I mean. But we have a lot going on here though. Like the sheep and bone pair you have over here. You have all these different pairs here. So there's a lot of different stuff going on here. You can make a lot of money on Shiba Swap. I'm not gonna lie, you can make some good money on Shiba Swap. And I'm definitely going to be doing something on Shiba Swap in the soon coming time. But right now, I'm kind of waiting for everything to kind of play out here, because a lot of people have been, getting locked out of it and everything. It's just been, some stuff going on here and there, just little bugs. But it's just the type of stuff that you just wait a day and then it kind of sorts itself out. But yeah, there's a lot of updates going on with Shiba Inu and Shiba Swap. So definitely continue to watch out for that. But I like that they had the analytics page now. This kind of makes the transparency a whole lot better. It makes everything a whole lot better for Shiba Inu. But yeah, these are the top tokens on here right now. But let's move on from here. So our next thing right here, Shiba Inu price aims at recovery, but upside limited by multiple obstacles ahead. So what they're saying here is we are, aiming to go up here on an uptrend, but there's a lot of things in ahead, like our support that we keep going back down to, and then our resistance that we cannot break for some reason. But let's go over and see what they have to say. Because remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. Not sure if they're financial advisors, but they're doing the technical analysis. So let's see what they're talking about with it. So anyways, Shiba Inu price has collapsed into a descending parallel channel as it continues to lack decisiveness and commitment. While technical indicators are suggesting a trend reversal, the upside potential for SHIB is restricted. Possible bullish targets for Shiba Inu seem to be out of reach until it breaks above critical levels of resistance, like I just said previously. But let's keep going on with this. So anyways, it says over here, Shiba Inu price struggles to thrive on a buy signal. So yes, Shiba Inu quickly traded this trend line into support. However, SHIB lost this area of defense on July 13th when a red candlestick closed under this level. On the 12-hour chart, Shiba Inu price has been trapped within descending parallel channel, consistently forming lower lows and lower highs. So let's look at what they're talking about there. Let's go here at the closer perspective here. So yeah, we keep forming these lower lows and lower highs from here. As you can see, Shiba Inu, the new low down here that we can see, we've actually bottomed out here, and then you can see that it's really stagnant down here. So maybe we'll stay at this area for a little while longer because we have some good support there. But we could continue to drop because each and every time we try to do this, we keep going down, and down more. It's like we always end up back to this original support down here at 0.000005. And honestly, I hope we don't go that low again. But if we do, just know that it's another buying opportunity for you to buy and wait for the long term. Because remember, in general, crypto always has these cycles where things are just up, things are down. Right now, everything is down. So right now is the time to buy. Whether you're buying it now or whether you're buying it when we go all the way down to 0.000005. Whether you buy it now or then does not matter. Because if you hold it for the long term, that's all that really matters. So it just depends whether or not you're trying to hold it for like a week or a year. If you're going to hold it for a year, buy it right now. if you're gonna hold it for a week, you might as well not even buy it at all. Like really, you might as well not buy any crypto right now if you're like, I just want to hold it for a week or a month, because it's gonna be pointless. Because in a week or a month, we might go back down to this support line of 0.0000005. All those zeros, I know. Yeah, but we might go back down to that support line if you only plan on holding it for a week or a month, because you can see the direction that we're going, and we're going in that direction. We kind of stopped here at the support line, but we could continue to go down there to the next support line. So it's just something you have to think about. This type of stuff, this Shiba Inu is not a short-term investment. I mean, any of these crypto in general is not short-term. Like, crypto investments should never be short-term, because you got to think about how volatile crypto is. Like, inside of a blink of an eye, crypto could just start dropping all the way down. And what good is it going to do you if you buy it and then you sell it inside of a week and then end up losing your money on your investment? But anyways, I guess that's just some investing 101. You don't ever want to be overextended, and you don't ever want to hold something for not long enough, like a week or something, because you're always going to lose if you do something like that. But anyways, let's move on to the next thing. Just had to get real here with everyone, because a lot of people have a lot of delusional standards with crypto. They expect to become a millionaire inside of a week, a month, a day, a year. Like, it doesn't work like that. It only works like that if you put a substantial amount of money inside of a fairly new project that just randomly explodes. That's the only way it works. You have to be really lucky for that type of stuff to work. So anyways, let's move on. So success inside the DEX is the fast growing crypto exchanges may hurt DeFi investors. So they're talking about Shiba Swap here. So that is the latest DEX that has came out, right? And so they're really talking about Shiba Swap. Let's read what they're talking about here. So as DEXs continue to occur billions of dollars in TVL within days of their launch, some questions whether they are manipulating their numbers. So with the rise of various meme coins over the last year, cough cough, they're talking about Shiba Inu. Let's go on. A whole host of decentralized exchanges, which in form is DEX, decentralized exchanges, have continued to emerge and occur massive sums of liquidity, seemingly overnight. And like we just seen with Shiba Inu, $1.6 billion inside of liquidity. So as a result, a number of security firms have started to call into question over the recent weeks regarding the overall security and transparency of these platforms. So remember, Shiba Inu also has been audited by CertiK, and they've really confirmed that there's nothing, bad going on behind the scenes. So this is FUD that's being spread here. This whole article here, don't think I'm reading it and talking bad about Shiba Swap. No, this is FUD because the audit for CertiK has already disqualified whatever they have to say about it. But let's keep reading on here. So they say, for example, Shiba Swap, which has been able to capitalize on the budding popularity of the style of Dogecoin with native token Shiba Inu, was recently able to occur a total value locked, which is TVL, of more than $1 billion within a day of its launch. That's how much liquidity they had locked within one day. And now it's at 1.6 billion. But let's move on. This calls into question the DEX's liquidity quotient, especially since the protocol's design was given low marks by platform review DeFi Safety. Yes, they were giving a low review by DeFi Safety, but the CertiK audit kind of, like I said, it kind of helped them out with that. So let's keep reading. The firm initially scored Shiba Swap's native safety and security standards at a mere 3%. And yeah, that's pretty bad. But remember, the CertiK audit has them at 95 or 97%. So you got to remember that, which is well below the platform's minimum pass threshold of 70%. However, following an audit by CertiK, a firm that has previously worked with others in the industry like Neo, Crypto.com, Ontology, DeFi Safety bumped up Shiba Swap score to 35%. Oh man. So Solidity developer Joseph Scasari, whatever you want to call him, recently issued a stern warning regarding the staking contracts of such untested platforms, a concern that was also reiterated by DeFi Watch and analyst Chris Black. And actually, I've been talking about this a lot. I've been saying, like, watch the whole CertiK thing. And now that they have made their audit more transparent and, kind of showed us all, they've actually fixed all the problems that were in the audit. So that's still good news there. But anyways, he said that Bleck stated that if, for example, the migrate function of Shiba Swap smart contract is still under the control of a single individual, there's possibility there is the possibility that the owner of the contract could choose to initiate a new migration function, allowing them to gain complete control of the platform's token pool. And they already made the statement that they're going to have 10 people, 10 of the top whales, 10 of the top whatever. They're gonna have them hold, like 10 of the top wallets are going to have the say in what happens there. So they're not going to all have that initial ability to just dictate rules and dictate things that are going on in ShibaSwap. They can't do that. They have 10 people on the board that are now set to do that. So it's not tied to a single individual. Now it's tied to 10 people. So that is one thing that we've already debunked there. So we debunked a lot of stuff here with that they're talking about with Shiba Inu and stuff. But they're now saying users be aware of ShibaSwap. So let's keep going. To gain a better understanding of the safety or lack thereof of some of these new dexes, Cointelegraph reached out to Red, a community monitor for the decentralized yield farming aggregator Harvest Finance. In his view, ever since the inception of initial coin offerings and now yield farming, a whole bunch of newly launched projects has seemingly acquired the ability to mint tokens out of thin air and create market value simply with promises and hype, but very little substance. So anyways, he said recently the DeFi space has seen multiple dexes spring up, and yeah, they're talking about ShibaSwap, promising to be the next best protocol and offering huge amounts of rewards and tokens in return for liquidity. But as we all have also recently seen, the space is plagued with scams and rug pulls which lure people in with promises only to steal their funds and leave behind worthless tokens. So, without speaking directly about any project, Red stated that whenever a flood of money enters any protocol too quickly, it usually suggests that very little due diligence has been done by its users. Even if the developer's intentions were good, a bug in any quickly deployed code can affect everyone badly. So, this is not to say that ShibaSwap is a bad thing. They're just saying ShibaSwap, people just kind of jumped right into it and they didn't do their due diligence. And it really seems like they're trying to put down all decentralized exchanges, which are the dexes that they're saying. They're trying to really put down the whole idea of the decentralized exchange, and I mean, the future is decentralized. That is my personal opinion. But let's look at their long-term testing, as they call it. So anyways, while from a security standpoint, ShibaSwap has been built on Ethereum, therefore its liquidity providers are not exposed to the underlying security risks that face sidechains or centralized blockchains. However, the fact still remains that such ecosystems have yet to be battled and tested. So, in Middleton's opinion, the smart contracts of building decentralized exchanges related to coins like Doge and SHIB really need to stand the test of time before investors start pouring their money into them. It is nice to see an audit from CertiK, but audits do not catch everything, and therefore LPs, which are liquidity providers, should be conscious. So that's also why I have been waiting. I'm waiting for ShibaSwap right now. I'm not putting anything in it yet, but I am watching it from a close viewpoint. So anyways, this is all I really have on that. I don't want to talk bad on ShibaSwap because I like the whole idea of ShibaSwap. I'm just waiting to kind of see how everything's been going. I'm waiting for Coinbase to actually, make things right, because people still can't get their money out of Coinbase. Some people have their money locked in it. And then there's also people who are trying to get inside of ShibaSwap but can't. And then there's people who are trying to get their money out of ShibaSwap but they can't. So there's a lot of people on every different end of the spectrum. So it's not like I'm saying ShibaSwap's good, ShibaSwap's bad. They're taking money, they're not taking money. It's not like I'm saying any of that, but I'm seeing everything and I'm watching it from the outside looking in. And I'm seeing a lot of people with their money locked in ShibaSwap, they can't get it out. A lot of people can't get in. So there's a lot of different stuff going on here. So I'm going to keep reporting on it until they get down to the bottom of it. Remember, ShibaSwap is fairly new. So any of the problems that they have going on, it is expected because they are new. So this happens with new decentralized exchanges. So let's just keep moving on from here, because it's not something that you want to look at and then you want to look at as the end all be all, right? Because there's a lot of different stuff that's going on. And anyways, look at this. 590,432 people. That's how many people are holding a Shiba Inu. Just look at it before I refresh it. I'm going to say it again. 590,432. And then when you refresh it, 590,441. So we had a whole of 11 people. 11 people came in right here, or not 11, but 9 people. Some bad counting there. But yeah, 9 people came in Shiba Inu with some money. I wonder how much they bought. I don't know how much they bought, but 9 people came through and bought Shiba Inu this whole time we're doing this video. So good for them. We're getting new Shiba Inu holders every single day. So let's talk about baby Shiba Inu. And baby Shiba Inu, this is going to be a fast update because baby Shiba Inu doesn't have much going on. Let's just be honest. They don't have much going on here with baby Shiba Inu. But let's just go over here and first thing I want to go over, BTOK. They're now live on the BTOK exchange. Look at this, Shiba Inu now live, or baby Shiba Inu now live on BTOK. But there's something I want to talk about with them being live on there. I believe they paid to get live on, to get added to BTOK. I just believe they were paid to do it because like they paid this influencer here. This influencer says iPad mini plus free AirPods plus album giveaway. Must comment Elon loves baby Shiba Inu and retweet. I'll pick the winner in 12 hours. So I really believe they're paying a lot of people, and they even came out and said that they're paying influencers. It says it on their website that they're paying influencers for marketing and stuff. Like I'll show it on the website here, so you don't believe I'm just talking, random bull stuff, right? So you don't think I'm just saying random stuff. They are paying people. They're paying. Look, celebrity promos right there. Celebrity promos. That means they're paying people. So they're literally paying people to talk good about baby Shiba Inu. So if you see people talking about baby Shiba Inu and you feel inclined to buy it, don't do it based off the fact that they're just, promoting it to you. Do it because you want to. And I'm not being paid for any of this, right? So I'm not being paid for any of this. They're not paying me at all. That's why I'm going over this and telling you all right now. They are paying lots of other people, and they need to come over to me with that bag and pay me for this. But yeah, a lot of people, they're being paid for this. So don't look at all these people talking about baby Shiba Inu and think they're not being paid, because they are. This girl right here, she's being paid. Over here it says I'll give $400 to one person who retweets within the 400 within 12 hours. They're gonna say Elon loves baby Shiba Inu. And look, they're trying to get this hashtag to go trending on Twitter. So that's why they're paying people to make all these tweets. They're paying big crypto influencers. This guy, it literally says he's a crypto promoter. So he's literally getting paid to promote cryptos on Twitter. So when you guys see this stuff, just know they're paying people. This is not authentic. I'm not talking bad about baby Shiba Inu, but let's be completely honest here. Their ethics right now are kind of looking a little questionable, because as a decentralized finance type thing, we don't like to see any paid promos for any of this type of stuff. I just like to see stuff being promoted off of the strength of what it does for the community. And that's why I like Shiba Inu, because Shiba Inu, they don't pay people to promote Shiba Inu. Dogecoin, they don't pay people to promote Dogecoin. But baby Shiba Inu, they're starting to pay people. So I gotta talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and I gotta make sure I'm being transparent about it, because me personally, I don't like the fact that they're paying people to do it. So I'm letting you all know that I don't like the fact that they're doing that. Now, it doesn't say that I don't like baby Shiba Inu. I think there's a lot of gains to get here, but I think they're going about it the wrong way. But anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think, if you think it's good or bad. But let's just be honest, they are paying for promos. And another reason why I know they're paying for this BTOK listing, it says BTOK ads will be on for 1 week starting at 10 p.m. So they literally have a set amount of time that they're going to have the advertisement platform, which means they paid for it if they know that set amount of time. So they paid for the BTOK listing. So that's just another thing you got to keep in mind. So it's just not to say that baby Shiba Inu is a bad coin or anything. This is just me, letting you guys know what's going on, being transparent, letting you know there's people out here that want you to put your money in there. Whether or not they're trying to do a rug pull, I don't know. Hopefully they don't try to do any of that rug pull stuff, but it could happen with the way they're moving. With the way they're moving, it could definitely happen, because it's just not good, especially if they're paying these influencers inside of baby Shiba Inu. Then they have more of an incentive to sell it whenever it goes up. That's why I don't like the being paid for crypto promo. I don't like that type of stuff, because it's so easy for people to get rug pulled like that. But anyways, baby Shiba Inu on CoinGecko and a bunch of other stuff. So good for them. Just had to come out there with that news on it. And yeah, baby Shiba Inu has been doing pretty good. It's been doing some pretty good numbers. Hopefully it can actually continue to rise and do kind of baby Dogecoin numbers, because those numbers are nice. But anyways, 25,000 people now have 25,000 people inside of baby Shiba Inu. So 25,396. Whenever you refresh, 25,407. So there's a lot of people investing in baby Shiba Inu right now. A lot of people are putting money in it. So watch out for baby Shiba Inu. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I'm not being paid for any of this, but you guys can pay me for it if you want. But anyways, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. And check out the link in the description for a free stock with Robinhood and Webull. And I'll be back with another video. Peace.